This is the XREF Encyclopedia user interface. When the program opens, it is defaulted to the cross-reference database. To begin searching in any database, press F2 on your keyboard or click in the search term box and type in your search term. Then hit enter or click the start button. When searching by entering one part number and no other search terms in the search box, the first results displayed will be the spec record, if one exists for the search term, followed by one record of direct replacement part numbers organized alphabetically by brand. After these records, you'll see any records where your part number is a replacement for some other part number. In any cross-reference record, if more than one replacement number appears for any given brand, the newest number will appear first, such as in the case of the first three numbers from A.O. Smith. Any additional records after the main record will appear in alphanumeric order, numbers first and letters last. In cross-reference, the display of results is broken into pages containing 50 records each. You can quickly move to the second page by changing the page number in the control surface area, or you can use the previous and next page arrow buttons to skip ahead or back through the results list. The word wheel at the far left is another search control you can use to display search results. As you type in your search terms, the list will orient itself to the closest match. If the word wheel does not show a close match, try backing off characters one at a time, watching the word wheel for anything close to your search term. With the word wheel feature, instead of typing a full part number, you can type part of it and then click on the number you're looking for where it appears in the word wheel list. This will instantly execute a search for the number. In the results list, you will see many brands that are abbreviated. Simply click on the brand name, and the program will execute a search in the abbreviations and codes database, showing you any records containing the term you clicked on. Hit the History Back button to return to your original record. As you may have noticed, there are codes that refer to important information you'll need to consider when using a part as a suitable replacement. To find out what these codes translate to, click on any part of the code itself, and you will be shown the definition in the Abbreviations and Codes database. There are two wildcard characters you can use in XREF. One is the asterisk or star character found on your number pad or by pressing Shift 8, and it can replace numerous unknown or variable characters. The other one, the question mark, can be used to replace one character at a time. If you search for the term 3ARR3CT asterisk, you will see any records with the parts that start with 3ARR3CT regardless of what they end with. In this example, there are just over 130 records. If we use the question mark, we can bring back records that start with the same 3ARR3CT, but end with a specific number of characters. Searching for 3ARR3CT with 4 question marks following will bring back only 40-some results that contain 3ARR3CT and end with precisely 4 more characters. These wildcards can be used anywhere within the string of characters in your search term, as in 3ARR3T10?5. Now let's take a look at the equipment model database. This database includes all form of HVAC, refrigeration, and commercial ice maker model parts lists. Under the Choose a Database to Search heading, select Equipment Model. This database is useful for looking up a model's parts list and for cross-referencing a part from the list, or for looking up a range of models. Use a wildcard character for this, or you can find out which models use a given part. You'll see that the results are again broken down into pages, 10 records per page in this database. Below the Combined Results Pre-Search window is a list of model numbers. To advance to the next pages, either click the page arrow buttons or scroll down through the pages in the results window. To display one record at a time, use the model number list and click any particular model. Then you can use your keyboard's arrow keys to move up and down in this list. To define any abbreviation, simply click on the word to the left of the part number. Any abbreviation record containing the word you clicked on will be displayed. The part specification database functions exactly as the other databases do. The controls are the same. You can use multiple search terms, and you can use Boolean terms as well as wildcards. Select the part specifications database. Now enter a part number you'd like to see specs for and hit enter. Here are the specs for the D156 Fastgo motor. It's a 1/6 horsepower motor that operates at 115 volts. Next comes the amps and the RPMs. It's a 1-speed motor, open drip proof, rotates clockwise as viewed from the shaft end, and it's a shade pole motor with automatic overload protection and a 42 frame that mounts on resilient rings. The body dimension is 3 7/8 inches. The shaft is 1/2 by 3 7/8 inches, and the resilient ring diameter is 2.5 inches. To see cross-reference information for this motor, simply click on the part number. To compare two specs, add the Boolean term OR between two part numbers. This will allow you to see the differences and similarities between parts. In the help file, read sections 3 and 4 entitled Motor Specifications Examples and Spec Info Definitions and Glossary. Using the spec database, you're almost always sure to find a replacement motor when you can't find one in cross-reference. If the motor you see in the results list happens to be a discontinued item, click on the part number to see cross-reference information. Fan blades and blower wheels are rather simple to find by spec. Here's a Torin fan blade. The diameter is 8 inches, the rotation clockwise, the pitch 40 degrees. It has 5 blades, max speed is 3450 RPMs. It's hubless, constructed of aluminum. Blade means it's a fan blade spec, and it's designed to fit a unit-bearing fan motor. Blower wheel specs are quite similar. Remember, to see cross-reference information for any part in the specifications database, simply click on the part number. There are 3 ways to navigate through previous searches you've performed. By clicking on the History Back and Forward buttons, by clicking on the drop-down arrow in the search term box, or by clicking on the File menu and selecting the Full Session Search History option. The Help menu is a valuable tool for helping you get the most out of the program. You can click on the View Help option or hit F1 and the help file will open. The side pane makes navigation through the help file quick and easy. Also on the program's help menu, you can view our online help. Clicking on this will open a browser to XREF Publishing Company's knowledge base page.